Surviving the sea, what happens when you drink seawater? What if you found yourself lost at sea, surrounded by water on all sides, and thirst was consuming you? The blue horizon is tempting, but you know drinking this water is not an option, or is it? In this video, we'll explore what really happens when we try to drink seawater and how we can survive. When you drink salt water, something alarming happens at the cellular level. Your body's cells attempt to balance the salt concentration around them, but seawater is about 4 times saltier than your own blood. So instead of hydrating, your cells start to lose water rapidly and the pressure increases. This can lead to severe consequences, including tissue rupture. Yes, drinking seawater can even put you at risk of death. But don't worry, as early as the 4th century BCE, the philosopher Aristotle highlighted desalination techniques that are still relevant today: thermal desalination and reverse osmosis. While the former uses heat to turn seawater into potable water, the latter uses pressure to filter out the salt. These methods have evolved over the centuries, and they may now be our best baits to tackle the water crisis. Currently, 2 billion people struggle to find clean drinking water, and by 2050, 87 countries will face water scarcity. In 2022, the world's largest desalination plant transformed over 2 billion liters of seawater into freshwater daily. However, the energy cost of this technology is immense and often relies on fossil fuels. Many experts are pinning their hopes on reverse osmosis. With new synthetic membranes, this method is not only more efficient, but also produces less waste. By 2020, about 17,000 of these plants provided potable water to over 300 million people. What if I told you that wastewater could be the answer to water scarcity? Reverse osmosis membranes require less energy to treat wastewater than to desalinate seawater, resulting in pure and safe water. Back to the sea, what should you do if you find yourself in trouble? Here are some tips. Avoid drinking your own urine. This can damage your kidneys after a few days. No fresh water. Improve your diet. Avoid protein-rich food as your body won't have enough water to digest it. Collect rainwater and do using materials available around you. Create your own desalination using the sun to evaporate water in a container. Prompt: create a flat-style illustration showing a stranded person on a small boat with various survival tips visually represented around them. And as a last resort, consider unconventional sources of hydration, but please do this with caution. Prompt: create a flat-style illustration showing a stranded person on a small boat with various survival tips visually represented around them. So next time you find yourself surrounded by seawater, remember, survival depends on finding fresh water. Drinking seawater will only worsen your situation. What would you do if you were in this situation? Comment below. And don't forget to subscribe for more survival and science content. See you next time.